This is Dodging Death with Stephen Williams Jr. and Ryan Paton.
That's my default pose. Coquettish leg.
Oh, well, hello, fellas.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
How are we? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been fine. But I haven't been here for like 2 weeks, have I? 3 weeks?
Yeah, but...
The illusion of the pre-record.
The illusion of the pre-record.
No, but I wasn't here last week.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, God,
Paul
sorry.
and Stephen more, actually, because producer Josh was here last time. So producer Paul, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. Arseholes.
Did you listen to the one with Josh?
I did, yeah. I listened to parts of it.
Oh, were you dipping in and out?
I was dipping, yeah.
Oh,
I assume people listen to this in deadly silence. I hope that's not a review, actually.
You assume wrong.
very straight-faced. Arms folded.
When's it going to get entertaining?
When's the dodging death going to happen? There's not enough death dodging for me.
Yeah, so you did listen to...
Yeah, I did.
You listened to it,
yeah.
But I feel like we're back to our comfort zone here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is lovely. So anyway, Paul, I should say as well, thank you for picking me up from the airport yesterday.
Oh, you're okay. Just payment will be happily received.
I mean, you'll note, Ryan, there was no exchange of money after that journey. So, you picked me up from the airport.
Yep.
Had a lovely journey back.
We did.
I have just been in Venice on a ship.
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't it? It's expensive in Venice, isn't it?
You know what? It depends where you go, actually.
Okay.
So if you're kind of on more the outskirts, it's cheaper. If you want to go to like the really fancy inner parts, oh god, those prices go up.
Yeah, because it's a tourist hotspot, isn't it?
Oh, very much so.
Apparently, the locals absolutely hate the tourists because there's so many tourists that go there.
Yeah.
That it just ruins the lifestyle for the.
Is that right?
The local
I've
Venetians.
never fancied Venice at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's nowhere that I've wanted to really go. Yeah, I have it at sinking.
Yeah, apparently so.
So there's a time limit on when you can go.
Yeah, make the most of it.
I was also told it smells as well, but
No, there's no smell.
by my dad who lies loads, and you quickly dismiss that comment. So he was lying again.
Yeah, without a doubt. But yeah, so like I guess the inner parts are more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I headed to the inner parts.
Where the pretension resides.
I was like, what's that? €22 for a tiramisu overlooking Louis Vuitton? Yes, please.
I want to bask in the pretension.
That's a €50 tip as well.
This is where the Williams feels at home.
I have arrived.
Overpriced seafood, you say? Please.
Yeah, so I did revel in the whole just the extortion. I was like, oh yes, rip me off, Venice. You know.
Apparently, they have a ruse, don't they? The Venetian waiters, where so they give the menu to people.
Yeah,
and it looks as though there's what the set price is, but then when they actually order the food, and it's like there's like a fine print or something that means it's way more expensive than what it actually is advertised on the
like
menu. Yeah, but they're trying to trick the tourist. It's like a common thing. I think
they really don't like the tourists.
Yeah,
in Venice,
I think they've actually was something that clamped down on this. Oh, this is very vague facts from me.
I think my dad told you this, didn't he? Another massive lie from Big Paul.
Dad a bit much more about his time in Venice. When he received a falsely advertised menu.
I hope my dad doesn't listen, by the way.
I know, yeah.
If he does.
A tear rolls down his eye in the car.
Apologies, Dad. It's all for content.
I believe you, Paul, Senior.
Yeah. Quite an embarrassing thing happened while I was there, actually.
Oh, I'm excited to hear
Oh, God, I knew you'd
story,
love this. Yeah. There was a very, very, very pretentious patisserie that I was keen on going to.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It was like so fancy that there was a man in a black suit and white gloves opening and closing the door for people outside.
Oh.
Ooh. You would have hated it, Paul.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything worse.
No. He was there, to like welcome you in and also keep out the riffraff.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Paul, I don't think you would have got close.
I like this aim and fire at Paul. I'm on board with this.
Do you not forget that Ryan just stood you up for an hour outside?
Yeah,
normally this
we were supposed to meet for coffee before this, and I had a solo cappuccino.
Again, I apologise. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so I entered the patisserie.
Mm-hmm.
Delighted he did not consider me the riffraff. I mentioned the tiramisu and Louis Vuitton visit earlier. So I walk in, and it's one of those patisseries where it's all white, and they've got maybe like 10 items, all very spaced out. It's
exactly what you're looking for.
exactly
really,
what I was looking for.
Like tiny cakes for like massive prices.
Absolutely.
As well.
Craftsmanship. Handcrafted with love.
Oh, yes. So I think that's what the name of the place translated to as well, actually.
It's a good name for a bakery.
It is. So I'm there, I'm perusing the wares, chatting to the guy behind the counter, and I settle. I settle on the one I'm going to go for. Now, I'd had quite a decadent day at this point, as I think, is right.
As you should do in Venice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was getting this to go.
Oh.
And he had this like stunning box, and he very carefully puts it in. And
was the ribbons?
Oh, there were ribbons. Ribbons aplenty.
Oh God.
This like absolutely lovely bag. I took a photo. I'll show you.
I don't want to see it.
I am quite keen.
I've
to
got
see
no
it.
I'll pop on
interest
the
in this at
Dodging
all.
Death podcast Instagram page. Hopefully it'll get more likes than your seedy muffin that you got in like episode 1.
300 still. That's still the most liked photo on
Unfortunately
Instagram,
it is. So anyway, so he put it in with care. And he said to me, "Sir, 1 spoon or 2?" Now, Venice, very, very romantic city. He, of course, thought I was going to be sharing this with my my companion.
Other half.
My other half. I didn't want him to know I was going to eat this alone. So I took a beat and said, 2, please. I tried to pull a fast over on the man behind the counter.
I can't believe you lied.
Yeah, because how tragic is it to...
What a betrayal of trust, though.
It's probably more tragic to lie.
Yeah.
No.
He probably
Embrace
saw
it.
you on a bench outside and not using any of the spoons, like stuffing her in with your hands.
do you think it is tragic to lie? I thought it was the best option.
I think I'd have confidently told the truth. I think for one, this shouldn't be shared. I think I'd have said so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To be fair, they're going to get paid either way, so don't think he cares. I wouldn't be an anecdote for him.
What would have been better is if you would have found out after ordering 2 spoons that it was like €20 per spoon.
Oh, could have been.
But you'd have relished in that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, the place was so fancy. You walk in and you don't know if you're going to buy an Amiga watch or buy a handmade eclair. Either way, you're going to spend the same amount of money and come out happy. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed my time
Yeah,
there.
it sounds like your kind of place.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Did you go on a gondola?
Well, you've just heard what happened about the spoon, Ryan. Imagine negotiating with a gondola driver, and he says, "Would you like 1 seat or 2?"
2, please. After pretending
The other seat is for my baked good I've just ordered.
And my spare spoon.
Yeah, and that's not for you.
Sing it to the baked goods. Go on.
And they're caressing as they go down the canal.
Propose to the baked goods. Can you take a picture? I think it was a yeah.
So I got back quite late last night. You dropped me off like midnight, was it?
Yeah.
Very late for you, that, Paul.
It was. I was like 3 hours past my bedtime.
Your eyes were closing on the drive home. It was very concerning.
Did you hear?
Ryan was like, wind down the window, sing to the music. So today I leave again in the morning. So I've only had today here. I've been running around trying to catch up on bits. And I went to Next. I'm a big fan of Next.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Who is? Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, that's my neck.
Oh, really?
Next caters for every
I like the shorts
every
from Next.
pocket.
Oh, the lovely chino shorts.
Yeah,
oh,
for
yeah.
holidays, yeah.
Yeah.
And the full chinos are good as well. And the jeans. And the polos.
So the shorts are nice.
And the sweaters.
So anyway, I was in Next.
And the suits.
They were trying to keep Ryan out of the place, it seems. They had a photo of, do not let this man in. I see Ryan drawn on a moustache, trying to get into the place. So anyway, I went to the home section of Next. This was like noon. Noon. God, I always go for the noon.
Always call it
I
noon.
love a noon.
And we've literally had a bit on this show where you criticise your use of noon. I think you've just gone back to noon.
I think you made a joke about like cowboys and Indians, didn't it?
Yeah. You made a John Wayne gag about it, but High Noon actually starred Gary Cooper.
And I believe you corrected me the same
I
way.
did. I was excited
know,
to use
Paul,
that bit of trivia again.
I didn't make the mistake this time, yet he still corrected me.
I wanted to make it so that you were wrong again and I could correct you again. I enjoyed that.
Well, so I'm in the home section of Next.
Oh yeah.
It was noon. And I walk by like there's they have like the faux living room sections.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like wallpaper and there's fake walls up and stuff. And there was a gaggle of students sat around a table having lunch.
Oh, that's brazen. That is,
as if they'd gone back home. They were using the faux interior of Next as their real living room.
Were they using the cutlery or?
But they probably choose the Next supplied ones.
Yeah, if they're gonna go full hog, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
After it when I got in the shower, I stood there while no water came out.
The toilet's not plugged into anything.
It's too late.
Every day makes this mistake. So yeah, but what a bowl. Do you reckon? I think what's happened though is they've walked into Next, gone, oh, this is really nicely decorated. We'll use this exact setup in our living room. So maybe they don't know the difference now. They fool themselves.
Got lost.
Yeah. You should close that door. People random is just walking in here. Yeah, it's incredibly bold. I don't think I could do it.
No, definitely not.
No,
I don't think so. It's like time people like lie on the beds, don't they, in the bed shop?
Yeah, but if you want to check the firmness,
yeah, that's the tester, obviously. But they wasn't testing the
crockery,
the firmness of the table.
If they're sleeping at it goes past the test.
They are nude sleepers as well. That's a concerning thing.
The leg tucked out, the one leg to cool down.
An eye mask on and earphones just in case someone does try and wake them up. 5 more minutes.
It would be horrible if you remember a staff though and you had to go and wake someone up who was like...
I would imagine... how often do you think it happens? I think it's more often than...
Would you do a firm wake up or would you do like a gentle one, like a...
I'd get in bed next to them and then just be like, hello.
You've got another few hours yet.
That's a very bold move, that Paul. Now we should address your shirt, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
You've just come from work.
Yes, I am.
I note there's quite the stain on that shirt, Ryan.
There is. There was so for my dinner today, I had a ham salad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it has a variety.
Now, what was your issue there, Paul? Was it the ham or the salad?
Oh, do you like ham?
I like meat.
Oh God, I forgot about this. Actually, Paul, I think there was a bit of chicken in there as well.
Yeah, but was it cold?
Was it cold?
It was cold, but I know Paul's got the rule about he doesn't mix meats. So this was your nightmare.
And the salad as well. Also
what is this green stuff?
The lettuce.
The shite that you often refer to as the
shite.
So anyway, you're having a ham salad.
The ham salad. So,
it's a red smear.
I know. Well, my nemesis of the ham salad, it wasn't what Paul's would be the mix of the meats.
Yeah,
it was the cherry tomato. As I don't like to.
So a tomato, Paul, is like a red.
I don't like to eat the cherry tomato whole, despite it being relatively.
It's bite size.
Yeah, it's miniature in size. It's
Are you a baby?
I just don't like it. It's too much tomato.
It's meant to be eaten whole,
and I don't like the explosion in the mouth.
See,
I revel in the explosion in the mouth.
Not just only with tomatoes.
It's also a reason I don't like popping candy as well. It's because there's too much. There's too much when there's an explosion in the mouth. There's too much attack on the senses. I don't like it.
What are you talking about?
You just criticised me for not liking cheesy cheese, but you don't like tomatoes.
Oh, an attack on the... I don't embrace an attack on the senses.
I like an attack on the senses when it's purely flavour.
That's what you've just said.
When it's a physical attack, the popping candy is
punching you.
It's a physical attack on the
palate. Are you
palate.
this in the dentist? And he's prodding away.
It's a physical attack on the palate. I stand by that. So my tactic to
You try and splice the cherry tomato.
that's how I navigate the cherry tomato. However,
Absolutely ridiculous.
the explosion in the
I
mouth.
imagine though you're often seen chasing it around the plate. You can't quite get that firm grip.
It is difficult. It is difficult. But I did manage to get it. I stabbed with the fork.
Yeah.
I approached with the knife. I was gonna. You've got to do it delicately.
Yeah.
However, I attacked with too much gusto, and I was hit by some cherry tomato shrapnel, and it covered the explosion that would have happened in the mouth happened outside of the mouth, and it went all over my shirt.
Premature, you could say.
Yeah, I was filled with a deep sense of shame afterwards as well.
Honestly, it's not normally like this.
I mean, that was literally the exact same time we left in at that gag there.
I thought Ryan's going to go for this. I'll turn down his mic.
It was slow motion as we made eye contact. I'm going to beat you to it. Yeah, and cherry tomato is an absolute nightmare to get off a shirt.
Yeah, especially the crisp white. One thing I do know about that shirt, it's non-iron.
Super non-iron.
Super non-iron from Uniqlo, I should say. So Ryan and I spoke about this in real life. This hasn't been discussed on the podcast before.
One of our few conversations.
I was going to say, what does that mean?
where I'm not holding a mic.
And I was so impressed by this non-iron shirt. I've bought one.
Oh, as you should.
Yeah.
I thoroughly recommend the super non-iron shirt.
I haven't got a clue what you're on about.
What's really nice about it, so it's a shirt, Paul, that doesn't need to be ironed.
Huh?
Yeah.
How does it?
I don't know.
Well, I think, though, they've made this material. This material exists. Why does the non-super non-iron shirt exist?
Oh, that's it. That was a horrific way of phrasing it, that Ryan. But the point he's trying to make is, why do we iron anything anymore?
Yeah, everything should be super non-iron.
Yeah, you don't have to say super just because they use it in the branding.
But it really is super non-iron.
No, it's
Super
very
duper.
impressive. Well, what's even more super about my version of it, it's free of cherry tomato smears.
I know. It's going to be an absolute nightmare trying to get this out to cherry tomato. I've got no confidence.
No, I mean, you
whatsoever.
can wash it, you just don't have to iron it.
Oh, really?
That's why it never needs ironing, 'cause it never gets washed. It never takes it off.
Actually, because we were almost bordering on Fashionista Corner here, I went to buy myself a cap the other day.
Ooh.
And I'm not much of a cap wearer because I like to display the zhuzh of the hair. You know, I like that to be on show always.
Understandably so.
Absolutely. Yeah. Paid enough for it. Someone going to make the most.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if you want the listeners to know.
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
be
know.
aware.
I don't know if you revealed the
I mean, I don't think we've discussed my
no,
my hair
that
transplant.
the Williams has had work done.
You know what? I don't think anyone's surprised I'm the kind of person that would get work done.
Yeah. After boasting about having to pay €22 for a tiramisu overlooking the Louis Vuitton shop in Venice, I'm sure everyone in that place was plastic.
The worst thing is, it's not even hair on his head that was transplanted.
It's much curlier than all my other hair, but it still looks good.
Why is it so dark? I'm blonde.
I mean, I wasn't intending on telling a hair transplant story now, but
It's very naturally led into it, though, hasn't it, I suppose.
Shall we go into it?
I mean, I reckon so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my hair wasn't looking great, you know.
I do think you used to overreact, though.
Yeah, you did.
Really?
But now looking at it, maybe not.
There was a good old point to it.
Yeah, And I wanted the specific doctor. Fan of his work, I was.
Why?
Because,
He
I
was
mean,
cheap.
if you want me to go, Polly, it's not cheap, Paul. That's the reason I went for him. Who is your most expensive? I'll give him, please.
For your artisan plastic surgeon, please. Does it count as plastic surgery? I keep referring to it.
Yeah,
as
you
that,
do.
but-
I mean, I didn't appreciate you saying I look plastic earlier.
I
Me
apologise.
and everybody else in this this patisserie in Venice. No, I would say it's cosmetic surgery.
Is there a difference between plastic and cosmetic?
Well, one just doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah. I feel like cosmetic is like the euphemism.
Well, what work do you think I'm getting done, Ryan?
Doesn't euphemism just mean a positive spin? Or is euphemism imply a sexual...
I think it's got a CD underscore
Oh,
always.
do you know what? You're probably right. It's like
Yeah.
It's like double entendre.
Yeah.
Or double entendre.
What?
I think you've got it wrong twice there.
I thought you were talking about the restaurant that Steve went to in Venice.
Well, we were moments ago. And I'm swinging it back to the story.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the kind of clinic that when I walked in, there was a string quartet playing in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So
looking at Louis Vuitton, was it?
so I wanted the specific doctor. I'd made it clear to everyone in there, this is the man. Dr. Koray.
Oh.
I'm very excited about
I
seeing
like
this
that
man.
you're publicly
Oh,
referring
yeah,
him
yeah.
as well, yeah.
I'm endorsing this man.
Yeah.
So, first things first, they gave me a tour around the facility. Oh, I was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Immaculately clean.
Was the gasps?
Oh, aplenty. So, after maybe half an hour, they say, okay, we're about to take you to meet Dr. Koray.
Oh.
God, I was excited. This was like me meeting... I was going to say David Beckham. Is that like I wanted to
Why
just...
would you be excited?
I was going to say
David
like
Beckham?
Paul Daniels
Well,
or
no, I was
David
talking like
Copperfield.
I was talking about for you.
Oh, no.
I was
I'm-
projecting someone there.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's anyone I'd be
Would you get
starstruck.
starstruck by anyone?
No.
I don't know if I would be starstruck.
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't know what to say to a famous person, but I wouldn't be like
No, in
you are
awe.
with the Koray.
Yeah.
With the Koray twins.
we have no version of Koray.
No.
No.
Oh. Well, anyway, I was excited at least. So, instead of just walking into the room, they made a real fanfare about it. They went, okay, sit on this couch.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm sat. Facing me is a lift. We have elevator doors ahead of me. And I'm sat there and I'm looking straight. Suddenly, the doors open, revealing Koray.
Like an episode of Take Me Out.
What an entrance.
I was thinking more stars in your eyes. It was full of smoke as well.
Dragon's Den also does that, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah,
Yeah. In the lift, yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I saw it, and I'll give you a lot went on actually, but I'll just give you one more tidbit. So they shave you bald and then draw on your head in like a washable pen, a blue washable pen, where they're gonna put the hair,
Put the hairline.
put the hair. So they did it. It looked great. I was a big fan.
So when he draw on your head,
Yeah.
did he where all the hair goes? That's where they fill in. So they like colour in your head.
No, it's like an outline.
It's an outline of the hairline.
Imagine like someone's been murdered and they do. Where is my hair dyed?
Yeah, because when you said it like that, I thought they coloured it in like a blonde pen, and you were like, it looks great.
Just leave it like
that. Loads of felt tip on your head.
No, it was a blue outline. But I had it. So this is approaching like 5 p.m. now. I was having it done the next morning. So they sent me back to the hotel and said, listen, under no circumstances are you allowed to let this blue line rub off your head. It has to stay. I'm now in a state of panic, as you can imagine. So I get back to the hotel. I can't leave because I'm now bald and have a blue outline on my head. So I order room service.
It looks like you're part of the Blue Man Group, but you're just not quite made it all there.
I'm not fully committed.
Yeah. How do I look in blue?
like an adopted Smurf.
Coincidentally, I was just wearing a nappy.
I've never thought about how weird it is, the Smurfs attire.
It is weird, actually.
It's
yeah.
insane clothing. It's like a nappy and like a pointy hat, isn't it?
And they wear like big shoes as well, like clown shoes, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's quite concerning, the Smurf.
Is it Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny wears nothing, does he? But
Purely
Yeah,
naked.
Purely naked, but
Al
then-
natural.
There's a lot of I'm sure it's Bugs Bunny. A lot of the time when he gets out the shower, he puts a towel around him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
Why?
true.
No, but
It's like I
still
guess
got
it's
a dry
like,
though, wasn't
like
he?
Donald Duck wears exclusively the waistcoat. Yeah.
And Top Cat as well. Top Cat just wears a waistcoat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's why Dibbles trying to arrest him all the time. Public indecency. Top Cat's a flasher. Winnie the Pooh, another one who doesn't wear the pants.
Oh, no.
God.
He wears kind of like, is it like a red
like a crop top.
Yeah, and he bears his midriff all the time as well.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Like you in Vegas, really?
I did wear pants in Vegas, just to clarify.
but only when he came out of the shower.
That's drenched. What are you doing?
So yes, and there I was. I slept, woke up the next morning ready to have my new hair applied.
Oh.
I say applied, just put in, moved.
Applied's a better phrase, though, isn't it?
No, but applied makes it seem fake.
You're moving away from the plastic thing, aren't you,
very
again?
much so.
Yeah.
I just want to stipulate it's my hair that's just been moved from the back of my head to the front, and the back looks fine. Anyway, so I woke up very excited. Turn on the light. There is blue pen all over my pillow.
Oh,
Absolutely
no.
covered in blue pen. So I run to the mirror. God, it's faint. Oh my! I really rubbed it off during the night.
No. How have you managed that?
I don't know. I don't really.
Did you have a nightmare and like sweat loads?
Yeah, I don't know what had happened. Turned out it was fine. Didn't cause a big issue. They just applied a bit more blue.
Oh, so they were just overreacting.
Overreacting. Yeah.
So it was their fault.
Well, I guess they were just concerned I was going to jump in the shower.
Yeah, they probably like.
Yeah, if you washed it off, I think that was probably the issue. Rather than
yeah. So yeah, it took about 12 hours. A year later, lovely head of hair.
If you say so.
I looked to you, Paul, because I knew you were going to make a comment.
Anyway, so I wanted to buy a cap.
Of course, yeah. I completely forgot. I lost the thread while we got here.
Yeah,
Cover the bad hair.
No.
To cover the very luscious hair, I just want the sun out of my eyes. So I was in a Nike store, wanted a Nike cap.
Ooh.
And I tried it on, could not get it to fit. And I expanded it to like the back of it to the greatest extent.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting nowhere near close to covering my head.
though.
So anyway, I couldn't get it to fit. It was on the biggest extent. So I look at the labels thinking, oh, maybe it's like a child's cap or something. On the label, it said one size fits most.
Oh, I was like, you don't have a big head though.
Well, try saying that to my ego.
Or to the man in Nike.
Because how do you handle Christmas? The Christmas hat.
As in like from a cracker.
As in the paper crown from the cracker.
Oh,
Did you rip it?
Well, it's the most soul destroying moment of any Christmas for me.
Why?
Because we've pulled the crackers.
Pulled the cracker, yeah.
Everyone's got the hats.
Yeah.
Everyone's put the hats on.
Yeah.
I've got to gently apply my hat. And as I'm moving it slower down to where the crown should go,
yeah.
I can feel it tear. And I was like, oh no. It's happening again.
Mum, I asked you to get the extra large crackers.
I need like a Giacomo Christmas hat. Because they need to cater for the larger head man. It's embarrassing every Christmas. There's a rip and I'm like, oh no.
We've now discovered why Ryan hates Christmas. Ebenezer over here suddenly makes sense.
That's what happened to Scrooge.
It probably is.
Yeah. That's what the ghost of Christmas past needed to say. Scrooge, it doesn't matter if you have a big head. Here's a bigger Christmas crown.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of a cracker or any of the accoutrement that goes with it, really.
Well, I like the cracker experience.
No.
I'm just the end point is the crown, applying the crown.
Yeah.
I like the jokes.
Oh, the jokes.
Oh, I'm a fan of the jokes.
Don't like the jokes. I'll often act as if I'm reading the Christmas cracker joke, but give them one of my own material. Brings the house down.
There was no festive theme there.
That'd be brilliant if they didn't laugh at your joke and then the next joke that was read out, everyone cried laughing on the
Oh
floor.
God! If I died on my arse over Christmas,
Are you here for Christmas this year or are you away? Or?
I am away.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Where are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. I
Don't know.
I couldn't tell you, Paul.
It was just completely on off there. That was just more general.
Yeah,
General
that
chit-chat.
really was just us chatting.
Just wondering.
Because you want to know if we're going for a drink on
in the
Christmas
Black
Eve.
Horse.
By the way, has anyone emailed about accommodation in Madrid? I'm very holding out hope for that one.
Oh, you know what? I've got to make an admission here, Ryan.
Okay, I'm concerned. I reckon this is a no.
Well, no one had emailed about it.
Mm-hmm.
And only because we spoke about people emailing actively, it suddenly dawned on me we haven't had an email in quite a few weeks.
Oh, God.
So I tested the email address, Paul, and there's been some kind of issue, and it's not been working now for absolutely ages.
Oh.
Yeah. So I should say the email address now works. But if anybody's tried to email us and it hasn't had a reply, we've had a snag. So do send it again.
Yeah, and we've literally made a point about this at the end of every single one so far.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with me and Ryan, by the way. We have no input in
this is my
part.
technical error. So do get in touch. Again, just resend the email or contact us on Instagram, because me and Ryan both read that. So
Think of all the offers I would have had for accommodation in Madrid.
we could have had more free drinks. You know,
more
free anything really. We're going to take.
What's more important?
I do think, though, you being homeless for a night in Madrid will be much better content than having
I guess
room.
so. It just
you'd
concerns
probably hide the offer just so I could tell a story about what actually happens on that night when I'm homeless in Madrid.
Yeah, I'm very thrilled about the idea of you being all dirty and walking around the streets like a Dickensian orphan.
With a can of Estrella when you've just lost 4-0 as well.
Oh, I did think this actually. So your idea is to do an all-nighter if you win.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose,
well, I'm also doing an all-nighter.
Oh,
but
okay.
No choice.
I'll just be very miserable.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll be a glum homeless man.
you'll go straight to the heavy stuff.
Yeah, collapse on a park bench.
If you do, can you ask your brother to take a photo so you've got it for the Instagram page?
Everything's content, isn't it?
Including apparently my hair transplant, which is
Yeah, it's got very personal stuff.
yeah, it has. Now, a thing which you reminded me of in the previous episode, but we didn't have time to tell the story. You mentioned how I occasionally model watches.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
the old
because of my groomed hands.
something that you never think about the magician. The groomed hands would get him other gigs as a hand model.
Yeah, I like to display things with a flourish. You know?
Everything you do is padded for the hands, isn't it? Because your suitcase handle is padded. Isn't
Oh,
it?
which
I
you noticed yesterday.
Yeah.
when-
Oh,
What
yeah.
were we talking about last time that I was on? That was something to protect your hand. You used a glove or something to protect your hand.
Oh
Was
no!
it
You say that you were on. Did you not just
weightlifting gloves? Yeah.
the weightlifting gloves.
You just listened to the
You
episode.
listened to the
Paul.
episode, Paul.
We just talked about this with Josh.
Oh, did you?
That was the
Yes.
last episode. You actually listened on.
Oh yes,
I'm
I did
touched.
listen. I don't know what ones I'm in and what ones I'm not now.
It's weird now that our conversations just merge.
I know.
How many times have we spoken in real life? Have we spoke about this on the show?
We don't speak in real life no more. So
No,
never.
that's true. So anyway, it reminded me, a few years ago, I did a hand modelling gig for Man United. And it was an advert where it was in like one of the football players' houses or something it's supposed to look like. And they're all round playing poker. And the camera zooms in and the footballer does this like crazy flourishes with the hands and the cards. And suddenly it's like, oh, we're not going to play poker with him. That was the idea of the advert. Anyway, the football player obviously couldn't do this. So they needed someone who could. Williams gets
Stephen.
brought in. Yeah. So I go in and all the football players are there. I've got no idea who anybody is, of course. And I go, okay, so which one am I going to be, acting as? And they point to some footballer who's got this incredibly lovely olive skin.
Oh,
Now, fellas, you'll note
the pale complexion of the Williams. I have noted.
I'm very far from lovely olive skin.
No.
So, herein lies the issue. How are they going to make my hands look like his? I don't want to say the words out loud. They blacked me up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
You performed a hand minstrel act.
So
Wow.
I should stress it was from my I guess bicep down, if we can be as kind. Have I mentioned my weightlifting gloves? So yeah, from there down, I was like an inch thicker in makeup to make me match this guy's skin tone.
Wow.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
this is terrible. This
Well-
is terrible from Man United.
Well,
Yeah.
now I look back and think, was was that all right?
Probably not, no.
The cultural appropriation of the Williams.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine because, it was all done in good taste. He was there.
Oh,
I just had to look like him.
my best friend's black. That's what
So it screams out that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it's acceptable.
you don't?
No.
I think it's borderline, especially for like a big company to be doing stuff like that.
No,
like,
I mean...
I think it's a stain
big brand.
on the Williams Junior brand.
Well, no, because think about it this way. They needed someone local to Manchester who's very good with the hands.
mm-hmm.
but they couldn't find anyone.
Yeah, they settled for me instead. There was a pause. It took a while for that to settle in the room there. So, it's not like they were spoiled for choice. They had no other option other than, make me mad. These words are coming out. I suddenly regret telling the story here.
Yeah, you're digging a hole.
Yeah. Anyway, the footballer seemed fine with it.
Yeah. Do you know who he was?
I couldn't
got
tell
a
you his name.
name?
If you showed me a photo, I'd know. But a footballer with lovely olive skin.
How long ago?
This was maybe 3 years.
My guess was
think
going to be
of Rashford.
Ronaldo, but Ronaldo was like 8 years ago, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to say that's fine. And any complaints, email complaints@dodgingnetpodcast.com, which does not exist. So,
Like all of our email addresses.
Yeah, just email hi@dodgingnetpodcast. We won't get it.
Or email Man United and take it up with them.
do not email Man United.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I
it's
know
still
you're-
work for them.
Yeah, you're trying to job in Man United. We'll get them criticised.
10-point deduction next season.
It was all done in good taste. It's just unfortunately I cannot tan. What do you want from me? Shall we go into the feature?
Yeah.
You have one for us this week, Ryan.
I do.
Tell us about it.
It's my third week in a row, I think, actually hosting.
Well, only because you insist. Oh, no, I'll do it this time.
To be
I'm
fair,
good.
I did insist with this one because I'm very excited about it. So this is one we've had this one in the pipeline for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, so we do have like a bank of names that...
Yeah, I'm never privy to the feature, ever. I'm never
because
told about
it's
it.
the element of surprise, Paul.
You had ping pong, Paul.
Yeah. But we have quite a few suggestions on our Instagram, actually. Quite a few people message pun titles, which I thoroughly enjoy. We've had the Ryan King down for ages and can't think of anything. But anyway, so what is this week's, Ryan?
On that note,
Oh.
on the note of the Ryan King,
Yeah.
you know we're a big fan of that my name rhymes with lion.
Oh, we love it. Cannot get enough of that.
So for a while we've been thinking, how can we do one called The Ryan, the Witch in the Wardrobe? It's natural. Of course you're going to do one called The Ryan, the Witch in the Wardrobe. So we've been thinking for weeks,
Yeah.
racking our brains thinking, how on earth can we fit in The Ryan, the Witch in the Wardrobe?
I mean, we haven't been thinking that hard.
Well, I have. And this week I had the
The
brainwave.
afternoon tea industry is taking a real dip.
This week I had a eureka moment
Yeah.
with The Ryan, the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Okay.
I thought, let's make it a novel-based game.
Oh, you see.
I say novel, I mean just literature in general.
Okay. Immediately he's weakened it.
Yeah, 'cause
He's diluted it
If
slightly
you've
here.
been thinking of this for 13 weeks, jeez.
Yeah, and then I had the brainwave. Oh, The Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe is a book, isn't it? Maybe we can do one about books.
I was hoping it'd be about Turkish delight.
So, in this game,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the title and synopsis of 3 books. One of them is an actual published book, and the others are ones that I've just made up. And you have to identify which is the real book.
Oh, okay. So 2 are just of your own creation,
2 are of my creation,
and 1 is real.
1 is real.
Okay.
So are we on board with the...
I like it. I'm hoping one of them, Paul, is going to be something like Harry Potter.
Oh. If it's not, I won't have a clue.
Well,
either way.
I'm aware of the one book series that you've read, Paul.
If it's not Harry Potter or an autobiography, then I'm completely out of the loop of this.
So in this game, like what we normally do, there's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to read 3 synopses, and you've got to identify which is the real one.
Okay.
Go for it.
In the game, The Ryan, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The Ryan, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
It's as always, I like to theme my rounds.
Oh, you love a themed round.
Give a structure to the game and to the feature.
Okay.
So I've done it with the Ryan the Witch wardrobe.
Okay. I mean,
Action.
I'd hope so after months of working on it. You'd theme at least something.
I've really picked this up now. You know what? I don't even regret doing so.
Well, we'll see.
So
We should be the judge.
We shall.
Yeah.
in this first round, the theme is action
See if
stars.
Paul turns off when he re-listens to it.
In this first round, the theme is action stars.
Action stars.
Mhm.
Okay.
So like 80s action movie heroes.
Okay.
So 3 books. You've got to identify which is the real one.
Okay, I'm excited.
So here we go with round 1.
Round 1.
A. Well, I'll Be Damned by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, I love that title.
Synopsis. Action star Jean-Claude Van Damme has always been fascinated by mind-boggling facts that make him shake his head in disbelief and say, well, I'll be Jean-Claude Van Damme. In a hilarious series of travel diaries, the star of Time Cop, Hard Target and Universal Soldier goes on a myth-busting adventure investigating the truth behind some of the most unbelievable stories from around the globe. So, think a bit like Ripley's Believe It or Not, but
Yeah.
instead of Ripley, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Is it?
I think the attractions would be even more popular if it was Van Damme.
B. Seagullology.
Van Damme's the one who does like the splits, like famously.
Oh yeah, he always has a scene in his movies where he's doing the splits. I think in like Time Cop he's doing them on like a kitchen. What's the kitchen thing called? The worktop.
kitchen
Yeah,
worktops.
like a worktop.
Yeah, he's doing it across his kitchen worktop.
Across some lovely granite surfaces.
It wasn't made for Jean-Claude Van Damme to do splits on. He must have messed up the first time he done that as well. Like when he tried.
I mean, without a doubt. Having said that, if I could do the splits, I'd fit into most days. I'd actively drop something in the shop and, I'll get this.
Is it B? Seagullology, a study of the arse-kicking films of Steven Seagal.
Oh.
Synopsis: this legitimate academic criticism uses auteur theory to deconstruct the artistic output of Steven Seagal in this groundbreaking text, analysing the weighty themes explored in the films of the world's only Aikido instructor turned movie star, director, writer, blues guitarist, energy drink inventor, and, most importantly, lawman.
Energy drink inventor.
I didn't know this one.
That's weird. What's weird as well, do you know Steven Seagal's got a band that like actively tours?
Really?
Yeah, it was in the O2 Academy quite relatively recently, yeah.
Are they good or? Have you heard
I
their-
didn't go.
Have you heard any of their music or?
Have you ever seen Steven Seagal Lawman?
I haven't, no.
So it's the show when he became like a part of the New Orleans like police force.
Oh, really?
And he goes around investigating crimes with them.
So America's got Steven Seagal, we've got Ross Kemp.
Yeah, but you can tell they always wanted to keep Steven Seagal out of safety, but they had to present the show as though Steven Seagal was in danger.
Oh.
So it was always hilarious where like he was like trying to big up the danger he was in,
Of course.
while sitting in the car.
A tense bed underneath. Okay, so that was book B.
So C is Wesley, Snipes. Synopsis: you may not know, but during his stint in prison for tax evasion, Wesley Snipes began answering fan mail and took on the role of an agony aunt. This book is a compilation of those very letters where the star of Blade provides advice and tips on daily problems, interspersed with anecdotes from his own life. Reader, prepare for Wesley to snipe.
Oh, God.
I hope that one's real. I'd read that one.
So, just to kind of go over them quickly.
Yes.
Is it A, well, I'll be damned, B, Seagullology, or C, Wesley Snipes?
Okay. What are you thinking here,
I think
Paul?
Wesley Snipes.
Is the fake...
No,
is
it's the real one,
Is
yeah.
the real one. I don't know, because Wesley Snipes in prison, Paul, is not becoming an agony aunt. Who's like, I've got an issue, let's go to Wesley for this.
Yeah, but he might have just been answering fan mail about. Oh,
No, he's giving his, his thoughts
yeah, but it
and
says it
opinions.
started off as fan mail.
Yeah, but I just feel like we'd know if Wesley Snipes is going, well, what your daughter should do, in my opinion, as Wesley Snipes.
I am not going to lead you anyway.
I feel like I'm normally quite good at the feature.
Well, you might
You've
have got
never
it
seem
right.
to listen to me. I feel
Yeah.
like we have this argument all the time.
Yeah,
Me
that's
against
true.
you
Yeah,
two.
that is true.
Do you think Jean-Claude Van Damme could have been, the travel diaries? Think that's real?
I Has Jean-Claude Van Damme got a nickname? Or have I made that up like something Van Damme?
Isn't he the Muscles from Brussels?
The Muscles from Brussels.
Yeah,
is this a genuine thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard that before. And what was B?
Seagullology.
I think
or
that...
Seagology? Seagullology.
I think if Ryan had written that one, he'd know how to pronounce it.
Oh, God.
So, on that basis alone, I'm going to say B, Paul.
Go on, you go B, I'll go C. We don't have to agree, do we?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for B.
I'll go C.
On this occasion, you're normally fantastic at these games, Paul.
Oh,
Stephen
yes.
is right on this occasion.
Oh, yes.
I thought I messed up by saying I didn't know
And he's doing the splits in the room.
Yeah, Seagullology or Seagology. You're right. I don't know how to pronounce it, and for that reason, it's the correct one. That is an actual text you can buy.
You can buy it.
Yeah,
I shan't be purchasing.
Yeah, an academic criticism on the films of Steven Seagal.
Well, I just don't think the world needs it. I certainly don't.
No. I want Wesley Snipes to become an agony aunt.
Oh, God, so do
I think the world needs Wesley Snipes' advice.
I've been thinking for a while, actually, that we should have a feature where people phone in.
Oh, okay.
Or, even like we just talk to one listener a week or something. I thought it'd be really good. Maybe we can get Wesley in. And people can... he can be there for Fraser Crane.
Well, I don't know. Has he been... I don't think he's been anything for a while, Wesley.
I've got no idea, actually. No. Anyway, it's another round.
There is.
Okay.
So the theme of this round is activity books.
Oh.
Ooh.
So here we go with round 2.
Round 2.
Is it A, Springwatch Hidden Activity Book? In this long-awaited Springwatch spin on Where's Wally, you have to find Bill Oddie amidst the typical forest scene.
I like the emphasis on Oddie.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you think about it, they could have called that one Spot the Oddie One Out.
Oh,
It's a shame, it's a missed opportunity.
That is a missed opportunity. And I feel like, had Ryan have written this one, that's who would have called
Definitely, yeah.
Oh,
I think
yes.
he blew himself up
Could have
already.
rumbled himself yet again.
I need to really improve on this whole hosting thing. I gave it away.
But I do enjoy that. Well, really, just anything about Bill Oddie.
Bill Oddie content's always good.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
always good.
But I've already done the round, so I'm going to continue with it anyway.
Okay.
B, the Derek Akora dot to dot, which I'm assuming this must be like a most haunted or spirit-based thing.
Okay. Is it just a book of blank pages, do you think? Only he can see the dots.
It's a way for Akora to brag and get in touch with Sam. Only Akora and Sam can complete the dot to dot. Or is it C, Gangster Rap Colouring Book, where you colour in the templates of all your favourite gangster rappers to relieve the stress and forget about the ills of modern day life?
Okay, so... Well, we know it's...
I'm good at this game, so I'm going to go A.
I'm going to say A is the correct one.
Is it A?
So Springwatch Hidden Activity Book is the correct one, where you
Yes.
have to find Bill Oddie amidst the forest scene.
Yeah.
It's not B, it's not the Derek Akora dot to dot.
Nope.
Actually, hold on. No, okay, yeah, fine. It's Bill Oddie.
It was a bluff.
No.
It was actually C. The Gangster Rap Colouring Book is the real one. I invented the Spot the Oddie thing.
Oh, God. You absolutely pulled the wool over our eyes there. Played us like a fiddle.
Well done.
I know, yeah, it's like a game of poker, this.
Right, I'll take it up.
I realised that it came across when I said that as though, I'd written it. I'd not invented it, and I jumped.
I'll tell you, that's really worked well.
Impressive.
So, a genuine find Oddie book exists.
No, that doesn't exist. That was of my imagination.
So what's the point of the book?
There is no book. You have to...
Oh, you know what? I've just...
It's Where's Wally, except it's Where's Oddie. That was
I've just realised the point of the game is we found the odd one out.
You found the correct one. You found the Gangster Rap Colouring Book exists.
Yes.
I thought you were on board with the Ryan the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Oh, I tell you, there's a lot going on with this game.
Anyway.
Just the idea of Oddie has thrown me.
Are you ready for round 3?
Oh, okay.
The third and final round.
Yes.
Go on.
I feel like I've built this up as being about like literature,
Yeah.
and it's been a bit of a shambles so
Well,
far.
there's been mention of a dot to dot.
It's hardly been, weighty text.
Any mention of a coda just instantly screams out shambles. So.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So to bring back some credibility to the
Okay.
Ryan the Witch and the Wardrobe,
Go on.
It's in desperate need of it.
this third round is all about absurd classics.
Okay.
Which I can't really say that word.
No, it's
Absurd.
Absurd, I think I said.
Yeah.
You're like mixing absorbed and absurd.
Yeah. So we go with absurd classics.
Round 3.
So I'm going to tell you the plot of a classic, absurd piece of fiction.
Right.
And you've got to say which is the real one,
Okay.
Okay.
which is the actual text.
Okay.
Are you on board?
So just to clarify, one of these is real, two is fake. We have to find the real one.
Exactly.
Yes, I have it.
You should host the next one.
Oh, we will be. Don't worry.
A. During the Second World War, a soldier discovers he has a big problem. Whenever he gets an erection, a blitz bomb hits. B. A mute docker rises to the top of British politics, gathering a loyal following of people through the medium of dance.
Oh, wow.
Or is it C? Two people hang around on a desolate road, waiting for the former TV show host Trisha Goddard to turn up.
I have got absolutely no idea what one this could be.
One of these is a genuine,
Surely not
a
A.
genuine classic. Like it's always in any
Okay.
in any list, best novels of all time. What this is in there?
Okay, well,
Can't
now that
be
he's
A.
emphasised this, it's in the best list of all time. It's not going to regularly feature a book about Trisha Goddard.
All erections, though.
No, I think either that. So either the erection one or the interpretive dance one from someone on a port.
The mute docker.
I'm going to say B.
B.
Paul?
I feel like I've heard B before, though. I feel like... But I might have just made that up in my head. I feel like B...
If you've heard B, it might be because
Oh,
it's one,
yeah.
one of the famous.
Yeah,
Because
that's
one
what
of
I
them's
mean.
real.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like it is B, but I'm going to go C.
But then
we're
if it's not B now, it's like, what is going on in his mind? What is he reading?
I'll go C, just to be...
Are you going over Trisha Goddard?
Yeah.
Okay, but I feel like to hedge your bets, Paul, go for A.
No, I'll go C. It can't be A.
You think there's a book about two people waiting around for Trisha Goddard to turn
And to
up
be
on
honest, I
them?
don't even know who Trisha Goddard is.
She used to host that show on like Channel 5, didn't
Oh, yeah,
she?
that narrows it down.
And she was like the British Oprah.
Oh, I'll go B then. I'll go B, because I think it is B.
You know B?
Yeah.
Okay, but just go for A, so we've got it split.
Okay, I'll go A.
No, because this is tactics now.
Paul.
This
Oh,
is
all right, fine. Let's go B.
I'll go B.
That is incorrect.
No.
If it's C.
B is
No,
one
of
that I've
course
made.
it's not C.
C is it's a hilarious pun that I've made on on waiting for Goddard. I mean, oh my god. I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet there, but that is
The
unbelievable.
fact that you have to explain your own pun to us, it tells you how good it was.
No, we got waiting for Godot, Paul.
waiting for Goddard.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's actually A. That is the plot of Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas Pynchon.
So, the genuine plot.
I've not read the book, but it's like 800 pages long. I think that's probably like.
Was that what put you off?
I think that's probably a very loose thing that happens in it. Is that a soldier discovers that he has a big problem. Whenever he gets an erection, a blitz bomb hits.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently it goes into being all about rocket science and things like that. Yeah,
I feel like you've got no idea what it goes into.
No.
I've not read the book.
Does that allure you to find out more?
It does. I have read another book by Thomas Pynchon.
Okay.
Was it also about erections?
Erection based?
But no, it didn't have a funny synopsis like that one. So I didn't read it.
Okay. Is that third and final round?
That is it. That is it for the Ryan, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Very good, that Ryan.
Good feature.
Yeah, that was good.
What did you get? Did you get 2 right?
I got none.
To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention.
No,
to the points.
you got 1 right. You got 1 out of 3.
Okay.
I
I'll
got
take
none out
that.
of 3. So
Well,
I'm no longer good at the...
1 out of 3
no.
ain't bad. You got 0 out of 3.
Yeah, that's very
Do
embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Anyway.
Anyway, I seen something this week that I thought was deserving of a mention on the podcast.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I on my dinner break,
Yeah.
I went to Home and Bargain
Oh dear.
or Home Bargains.
Home Bargains.
Yeah,
Home Bargains.
as what it's called around the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Home and Bargains.
Yeah.
Which is just it's always a joy to go in because
What were you looking for? And
A surprise. A surprise. Yeah, you just know it's like being in like a foreign supermarket, Home and Bargains, because you just.
Are you going to get yourself some Milka?
Yeah, there'll be a surprise there.
As if you were in an airport in Saloon.
But anyway, so I was perusing the...
A massive Toblerone.
Or a rake for the garden.
So I was perusing the aisles of Home and Bargain. And a man walks past me. He's got a bit of a hurried pace about him.
Oh.
And he goes towards the crisp section.
Yeah.
He leans, without looking, towards the bottom box of crisp.
Right.
To the ready salted golden Wonder. Okay. He approaches it with confidence and rags a packet out of the box with gusto. So I'm thinking, oh, that was too confident to approach a bag of ready salted golden Wonder. This man's up to something. He continues to dart around the aisles of Home and Bargain.
Yeah,
and I don't. But he's piqued my interest now.
Okay, of course.
So I'm kind of being like fulfilling this weird stalker role, following this man.
Are you like tiptoeing behind him?
I'm peering around the aisles to see what this man's up to because he was
hiding behind a pyramid of beans or something.
Yeah, he was just too confident with the way he leapt into the golden Wonder. I mean, it's just it's a bland, savoury snack. No one really wants that, but he knew.
Yeah, given the array of different crisps you can choose from, no one's choosing golden Wonder.
Yeah, he might have just been in a rush though. Which you would never comprehend.
Potentially.
Like sometimes you have to rush
Maybe he had somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was more of a sinister journey. This premeditated choice to get ready salted golden Wonder. I don't trust the man.
Okay.
So anyway, he continues to dart around the aisles of Home and Bargain.
Yeah.
And I'm curious as what else he's selecting. So I'm kind of following like closely behind.
Okay. At a safe distance.
The man's clearly mental. That's his crisp of choice. He's mad.
Like an episode of Supermarket Sweep. That's Dale Winton.
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
The regularity to which Dale Winton gets mentioned on this show.
Did you see what the Challenge TV Twitter posted this week?
No.
Well, they posted, happy birthday, Dale Winton. Have a good one.
Oh, no.
Is he dead? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, swiftly deleted that tweet. But I took a screenshot of it because I was like, I cannot believe they've done that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, okay, you took a screenshot. Do you follow Challenge TV on Twitter?
Anyway, I was following the man around Home and Bargain. He had a bag of ready salted golden Wonder in his hands, which I thought was mental. So I was interested in what the rest of his shopping trip was going to, involve.
Yeah.
He picked up. So he went from the ready salted golden Wonder.
Yeah.
He then picked
Where
up.
does one go from there?
Well, he must have thought this might leave a taste on the palate.
Yeah.
That he needs to get rid of.
Do you think he's not a fan of a taste explosion?
Me and him were akin. So he thought, to get rid of this, I need a minty snack.
Yeah.
I say a snack. He went to the chewing gum.
Oh.
But he didn't just get one, what's it called? One pack of chewing gum?
Yeah.
He got 2 multi-packs.
Oh.
He must have been thinking, this is my breath is going to stink after these.
Or I have not brushed my teeth in days.
2 multi-packs of extra
Well,
chewing
they've
gum.
got laxative-like properties, the chewing gum.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've not just made that up, have I?
I mean,
I'll tell you now.
Yo, producer Paul finally fulfilling his role as the fact checker.
Pulling his finger out.
Chewing gum.
I'm absolutely convinced they've got laxative-like properties.
Maybe he had a bit of a build-up then.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to get some fibre instead.
Oh yeah, chewing gum weight loss warning. Too much sugar-free chewing gum can lead to severe weight loss and diarrhea. Doctors warn.
I tell ya.
Oh wow,
and it gives the
I
pause.
apologise.
Yeah.
Laxative qualities.
Yeah. So anyway,
2
multi-packs.
He gets a bag of ready salted golden Wonder. He gets 2 multi-packs of extra chewing gum.
Yeah.
A vast amount.
Yeah, my food. I would say that's really 1.5 packs too many.
He darts to the sweet aisle.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this is mental.
Yeah.
He goes.
The idea of you just zigging and zagging with this man down the aisle.
I know. I
Who's
feel
gonna
like
break into
I've
him?
approached this story trying to convey that this guy was mental, and what's coming across is I'm mad.
mental.
Maybe there was someone behind you going, where's he going to go next? He's not
got
picked up a
nothing,
single item.
We left for the same gag again then. So he then goes to the sweet aisle. He peruses the sweet aisle.
Yeah.
He doesn't approach the sweet aisle with the same confidence that he approached the first section.
He surveys the wares.
He surveys, but after surveying, he goes for a chupa chup lollipop.
Oh,
He picks up one chupa chup lollipop, continues to look, and then goes for a second chupa chup lollipop.
I don't think I've ever bought a Chupa Chup.
I don't think I have either.
No?
I think it's always. I don't know how it ever came about. Them.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe
when,
from
when
the
we were
barber.
kids, we used to get one free from somewhere.
The barber, I think.
A Chupa Chups the ones that are in almost like a tree thing, and
Yes.
you pick them out.
Yeah.
It's like the cola ones, but
Where did you used to get them though?
I've got no idea. I feel like you did get them from somewhere.
Were there lots of like predators outside our schools giving them to us? Because we certainly didn't buy them.
Just suppress the memory.
It got me a free lift home anyway. So.
If that's all it takes, Paul, I'm going to buy you one next time I need picking up from the airport. You won't complain about me not paying you.
Give me a Chupa Chup and I'll be happy.
So this man,
Yeah.
he starts in Home and Bargain.
Yeah.
He confidently picks up a bag of ready salted golden Wonder.
Yep.
He then gets two multi-packs of chewing gum.
I hope you're writing down this list, everybody. Golden Wonder.
He then goes to the sweet aisle
No one but two multi-packs.
and tamely picks up 2 Chupa Chup lollipops.
Okay.
He then continues to dart. He goes,
What flavour did you note?
I didn't note the flavour. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't note the flavour. I feel the story falls apart.
It does.
The mental picture's gone. But he loops back on himself after picking up the lollipops. So I'm thinking, where's he going to go?
Yeah.
He goes to like the home section
Oh.
and picks up a bag of Sif.
What's...
The
Oh,
cleaner,
the cleaner.
fluid, yeah.
Which we've also spoke about before, actually.
Yeah. So and then after that, he confidently gets to. So it was as he was like thinking about the lollipops, he thought, I need some Sif as well. He darted the Sif, headed straight for the till. I thought the most mental shopping trip of all time.
Absolute madman.
I thought I documented it all for the podcast, and I don't regret a single thing.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely come across more mad than
Yeah,
you did.
I'm on the CCTV with me notepad. I Blue's Clues.
I was going to go more Cluedo, more Blue's Clues as well. But
I think Cluedo's he was dressed as Miss Marple.
walk around with a
Put
candlestick.
down the candelabra.
I've actually got it. Probably remember the guy from Blue's Clues. He wore like a green jumper. I think I've got a similar one in my wardrobe. I
Oh.
might wear it for the next show.
Come in with a dog.
Or you can be the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't remind
Yeah.
me, God. That's twice I've been heartbroken on this show tonight.
Another thing happened on that same dinner. So
Okay.
I left home.
What did you get from Home Bargains?
Ooh,
A story.
Yeah. You got an anecdote in 6 minutes on the show.
an anecdote and a restraining order. Do you know what? I think I actually got a bag of jellies. I actually got these things. They were called unicorns, but with a Z at the end.
Oh, God. And you're criticising
you're
this poor
criticising
man.
this guy.
This is why I went to Home and Bargain. It was for
For
this,
unicorns.
It was for the exotic treat. It was like they were pretzels that had like they had like a yogurt coating. They were lovely and a bargain.
Where did you eat them?
On the walk. I actually did. So I departed Home and Bargain and I went to Tesco.
Yeah.
Because I spotted a recipe that I wanted to try out.
Okay.
The bacon and egg brunch tart. Which the picture looked fantastic. So I was like, I'm gonna try this out. One of them. It said the cooking method was easy. So
Okay.
it was
And you were like, this is me all over.
yeah, it's well within my remit.
Yeah.
Microwavable.
Yeah, so I went to Tesco. I went to the big Tesco because I went for there was a lot of bacon goods that I needed to get, which wouldn't have been in your standard Tesco Express.
Okay.
So I headed to
Well, like an unnecessary amount of detail you've gone into there.
yeah, it was just a bit of a tip for anyone.
Okay,
listening.
that's
It's like
fine,
if you're going to bake something, go to the big Tesco. It's not going to be in a Tesco Express.
Hopefully there's one in your region.
So I went to the big Tesco.
Yeah.
I headed for the bacon department.
Okay.
Is it a department?
I would say section.
I headed for the bacon section.
Yeah.
And I was...
Tesco's not that big.
It's not IKEA.
And I was scouring the tills. What's the
shelves?
The shelf. I've lost track of the story.
Why?
I went to
You
the,
alright,
I went-
Ryan?
I went to the bacon section. I was scouring the shelves. I found the majority of ingredients what I needed, but one thing that was one of the vital key ingredients was
Common sense. Which you was unfortunately couldn't buy.
a sheet of rolled puff pastry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Which I couldn't find this anywhere.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm going to need the assistance of the shop
Can you
assistant.
imagine a few years ago seeing yourself now desperately hunting for some puff pastry because you're making a bacon tart?
Yeah, if 18-year-old Ryan could see me now.
I was in Benidorm years ago.
Yeah, but I couldn't find the rolled puff pastry sheet, so I asked the guy who worked at the shop, and he seemed helpful. He approached me, and as I asked him where the puff pastry was.
Yeah.
Then as he started talking, I noticed he was missing an incisor.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Which I'm not being judgy about that.
It certainly sounded that way.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. He told me. He said, "Oh, he friendly pointed in the way where the puff pastry was." He said that in that you
Wasn't
go
the
past
same
there.
man that was running around the home and bargain one?
He said, you go past there, and it's in the fridges. And I
Okay.
thought I immediately doubted. I was like, "Why would puff pastry be in the fridge?" So I approached it all with a very skeptical mindset.
Now, but did you approach it with the skeptical mindset on account of?
Well, at the time, as he walked towards me, I was thinking, this guy is going to help me out. It's going
Yeah.
to be fine. I'm going to find the puff pastry. As soon as I saw the lack of the tooth, I, for some reason, was overwhelmed with this mad doubt. And so the whole time I was kind of like, oh, yeah, sure, the puff pastry's in the fridge. Yeah.
You wasn't telling the truth.
Oh, that's a lovely line. Yeah. So I approached the fridge that he directed me towards.
Yeah.
Immediately, like, I couldn't have been more dismissive. Like, this pastry is not going to be in it. Pastry in
but
the fridge.
the puff needs to be chilled.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh.
So
You would know
I.
that better than
So I was rooting
I'm
around.
quite proud of Paul that we got about 4 minutes into a story about puff pastry.
Yeah, before
Before you got it, yes.
your way, yeah. So I
It took
was.
me that long to think of a guy. Been a long day.
So I was rooting around. I think I picked up one like to a butter and was like, no, it's not there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna require the assistance of another person who works at the shop.
Oh,
So
no.
I approached this other lady and asked her.
I'm concerned that the first man would have been looking over.
This lady was with a full set of teeth.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, this fella told me the puff pastry is over there in the fridge, but I can't find it. And she went, no, it's there. And then pointed towards it, and it was in plain sight.
Oh,
And I think I approached
no.
it with the dismissive attitude.
Yeah,
And-
yeah, you
poor man.
did.
Yeah, and it was. It turns out it revealed something about myself that
You're an
I
arsehole.
don't really. Well, apart from that I don't trust the man missing the tooth.
Yeah. You know what, though? He had the last laugh there because he put that on his payroll, got like 50 quid. Now, listener, how would you like the opportunity to sit on Ryan Paton's face?
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Where is this going?
This is quite the offer. I am going to give you the chance to win that experience. You're gonna hear some rustling here as I'm going below the table.
I am very concerned about this whole situation.
I've got to say, if Hannah can turn off now, I'd be more than happy with that. I do not want Hannah
I'm planning my escape route, I think.
No. What I've done, I've decided, Paul, that we should get more people on the Dodging Death podcast newsletter list.
Okay.
And to do this, I've put together a competition to win a one-off Dodging Death podcast pillow.
Oh!
Wow, it looks comfortable.
You might have heard the rustling that the bag was in, so I'm now showing the rest of the team here. It features both Ryan and myself on one side.
Although not me.
On the other side, I just ignored that, Paul. On the other side is the Dodging Death podcast logo.
I like the logo.
Oh.
The logo's good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
So
I will look lovely.
I mean,
in my
it's
front
quite
room.
concerning to be looking at my face on a pillow to something. I don't know.
it is quite. I enjoy looking at mine, but so to describe it, and this will be on our Instagram page. It is 18 inches. It is faux goose feather. That's not for ethical reasons. That's because the goose feather option was more expensive. So
It is actually a very good quality standard
isn't
pillow.
it genuinely nice? I mean, nice might be pushing it.
Yeah, I
but,
mean, it's absolutely lovely. I mean,
you know, it's of nice quality.
This is not the one that will be sent out to the winner.
No, it is.
there's only one
So
ever made.
There's only one ever made because no one's going to buy them, Paul. So,
You could sell these.
well, we are going to.
Oh God, I think it's a bit.
Like Andy Hamilton, my brother-in-law.
Did he get one?
Well, he bought, didn't he? He started. He found this website and it was like wholesalers.
Right.
So he started buying. Did you not know about this?
No.
I don't know
He
this.
started buying stuff in like mad quantities. So he'd buy like 20.
Andy Hamilton's like Del Boy.
Yeah. So he was buying like 20 of something. So 20 glasses. Just say I can't think what he bought, but
Yeah.
like 20 glasses for like a reasonably low price.
Yeah.
I was just selling them on like eBay and stuff, and he was doing quite well.
Really?
And then he seen that there was 300 cushions available to buy. For like a ridiculously cheap price, right? Him and my sister, this is my brother-in-law. Him and my
How?
sister had
Have you
just
never
moved into
mentioned
a
this?
house. They just moved into a house, had a baby on the way.
Yeah.
And Andy Hamilton spent £300 on 300 cushions, right?
The spare room's like the playroom from the Swingers Cruise.
So my mum was there one day. My mum was just sitting in like the living room.
Yeah.
And the next thing, this wagon come with 3 massive crates of like industrial crates. Come, and my
my
mum was like, "Oh, are you getting
God.
building work done to the house?" And Andy was like, "No, they're the cushions. I couldn't transport them in the back of my van, so we had to get them delivered to the house."
Oh, that's fantastic.
So his
This is
idea was to sell.
amazing.
Obviously, he bought 300 for £300.
Yeah.
So like £1 ago. So his plan was to sell them 4 for 15. I think the plan was originally.
Right.
People did not
Struggled.
want to buy 4. So
that's such a premium.
so this fantastic business idea of Andy's
Yeah.
ended up at me in car boot sale one morning at 6 o'clock trying to flog cushions.
Were you successful in the flogging?
We sold about 8 sets of cushions. Which was like, 32 cushions in
This-
4 hours and got absolutely soaked, and then they closed the car boot
Oh,
sale.
no.
It was horrendous.
This is
So-
absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He's ended up
That's
he's
absolutely
just about
fantastic.
got rid of them all. Like, but this was like
I'm
over
amazed
a year
he's got rid of them all.
But he
I
gave a
know.
lot to like family and stuff. Like a lot of family chipped in
Oh,
to
you-
help the
Do you know
help
what?
the cause.
This couch is a bit hard. You need a cushion.
Yeah, so through. But like, my sister's like, obviously she just moved in with like she had a 6-month-old baby. Well, she had a baby like 6 months after this, so obviously the house is manic anyway. But in every room, like every door that you opened,
Oh.
like cushions just fell out on top
Oh
of
my
the
God.
baby's room for like 6
like
months.
the Shining with the blood.
Yeah.
Cushions.
The baby's room was just full of cushions. So
Oh, that's fantastic.
That is absolutely amazing.
yeah, this is a much better idea
Well, so
and much better quality as well.
thank you.
Paul, you're really picking us up. I
Yeah.
thought you'd be critical.
No.
So
It's good that my face isn't on it.
well, so as I say, we're not going to have these for sale. We will have mugs soon. But this is a genuine competition. If you want to win an 18-inch, genuinely nice quality pillow, as Paul keeps banging on about.
Yeah. Paul is selling very well.
Yeah. All you need to do is join our newsletter, and when the next episode comes out, we'll announce the winner. We'll have it sent to you free of charge. So go to dodgingdeathpodcast.com, and there'll be a link there that says win a pillow, or go to our Instagram page, and the link and the photo
Can
will be
we
there.
send off a crate of kombucha as well with the pillow?
Absolutely not, because I've drunk it all. Paul.
I know when your stomach's been off.
But yeah, so genuine competition, and we'll get a photo afterwards of me and Ryan holding it, and we'll mimic the pose we've got on the pillow.
Oh yeah. Both naked.
Paul, that was the surprise.
When you said 18-inch,
Anyway, so yeah, dodgingdeathpodcast.com, win a pillow, you'll see a big button there. That's it. Shall we go for...
We have got to say about the next podcast.
Oh, yeah. So...
There is a catch to this.
There is a catch.
Mm-hmm.
This does allow more people to enter. Normally, we like to bank episodes. So I'm away for most of the year often, but when I'm away for like 2-3 days, we record a lot of episodes, don't we?
We do.
An annoyingly amount.
Yes.
Annoyingly.
Well, anyway. So we just haven't been able to catch up, unfortunately. I go away again tomorrow for 3 weeks. So when you listen to this, there is going to be a delay of a few weeks before the next episode. But by entering the competition, you'll be on the newsletter. You'll get it sent straight away when the next one's out, which will be on the 17th, so in a few weeks. And also, after that, we've got the wedding of Andy Hamilton.
Oh,
the Cushion
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
The Cushion Man.
Yeah. The Cushion Man, that's a great nickname.
Those cushions are going to be in all the chairs.
Yeah. You can take them home for nothing, everyone. There's a wedding gift bag.
Oh, I should say, actually, this pillow, I've been walking around town all day with this pillow. So I thought, I don't want to do it in view, so I put it in a plastic bag. But I didn't realise until halfway through the day, when the pillow touched the side of the bag, you could just see through it. So people were seeing a photo of me.
That's holding the pillow of himself.
If you'd have seen that, you'd have definitely followed him down.
I'm following 5 yards behind with a notepad.
Anyway, so we only have a short amount of time left. Let's do our Discover Stee.
Okay.
Paul, what is your fact?
So my fact is quite relevant to the week's local news. Well, not local news, national news.
Okay.
So it's about the collapse of British Steel, which was sad because I think there's 5,000 jobs going to go, and it's
keep it light, Paul.
Where's this going?
I know.
But the fact that comes with it is that obviously British Steel has now collapsed, and the reason is because of the influx of Chinese steel and how the Chinese markets are taken over. And I found out this week that in the space of 2 years, China has produced more steel than Britain has in its 150-year steel-making history.
Oh my God.
So that was my fact because I thought it was
that is
2 years.
Insane amount.
That is very impressive.
2 years, yeah. So
wow.
I don't know, that's possible.
No,
it is
amazing. And your fact, Ryan?
Well, I'm going to Vilnius next week on my way to Madrid.
And again, if anybody has a room for the Patons,
get in touch with the email.
Yeah, which now works.
So I've been researching like the local cuisine.
Yes.
To sample a taste of Lithuania.
Ooh.
And I know it's good that wasn't it. And I found this Lithuanian restaurant, and it's got like an extensive selection of meats and and other dishes. And what's on the menu is roasted beaver. Which caught my interest because
I'm sure
you'd never see that on the menu here, would you? And,
you'll eat anything as well.
Yeah,
right?
I'm definitely going there for the roasted beaver.
Are you going to try it?
Oh, I'm gonna try the roasted beaver.
Oh,
yeah.
take a picture. Do you get a photo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that can be on the mug.
Yeah. So I was researching.
I've just thought you're going to have our mugs on the mug.
Oh.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. So I'm going there for the beaver.
Yeah.
And so I was researching about beaver.
Okay.
And it turns out I discovered that beaver is classed as a fish.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't count as a meat, and it's because it's used as like an archaic.
Do they spend most of the time in water, the beaver?
Well, it's not because of that. So I was thinking, it's a stupid reason, really. It's because of the church. So it's in the eyes of the church that beaver's seen as a fish.
Yeah,
and it was because like hundreds of years ago, and they classed it as a fish, so they could eat beaver on Good Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh well, report back. Let us know what it's like.
Yeah. If it's fishy or if it's
yeah.
I have no idea what it's going to taste like.
All right. Well, my fact: in Japan, they absolutely love KFC. Like, absolutely love it.
the kernel.
Oh yeah. I mean,
like
again,
KFC,
don't we all? Yeah. And almost all families, or like a huge amount of families, have KFC on Christmas Day. So much so that you've got to book like months and months in advance.
Really?
To eat at KFC Christmas Day. So 3.6 million Japanese families have KFC around Christmas.
Oh, I want to move to Japan.
Well, yes.
I don't like Christmas dinner
Yeah,
either. So.
I'm not much of a I'm not much of a fan of the roast dinner.
Well, I was told when I was last in Japan how great the KFC was and how it's different, to our one. So I thought, well, I'm gonna try it. And I went.
Okay.
I bit into the chicken and I was like, oh, this is amazing. But looking back, I think it was just normal, just normal.
Like a placebo thing.
I think I placebo chicken myself.
That sounds like it could be on the menu as well. The placebo chicken.
I mean, if it was delicious. I didn't mind. Yeah, isn't that incredible? You've got to book months and months in advance.
That's a crazy thing. I wonder why that has ever caught on. It's like a tradition.
I'm sure there's a reason. I'll try and find out, but
yeah,
that's all I know.
Yeah, that's for in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah,
It is.
Right. All right, well, we should wrap this up, fellas. A pleasure.
As always.
Just a reminder, go to dodgingdeathpodcast.com to enter our competition to win a pillow.
Yep.
Follow us on Instagram, the address, Paul.
At Dodging Death Podcast.
At Dodging Death Podcast. Our email address is now working, which is Ryan.
Hi at dodgingdeathpodcast.com.
Yes.
I wasn't sure about the podcast part, I know.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is.
It does.
Hi at dodgingdeathpodcast.com. Especially if you have a room for the Patons.
Yes. Big stress on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're taking anything from this episode, it's that.
Forget the KFC first.
Ignore the thing about the toothless man and all that.
Yeah. And again, on Man United, it was all above board and totally fine. All right, thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Bye.
Follow us on Instagram at Dodging Death Podcast.